This is a little overspill car park, so I can imagine it could get busy and you have to park somewhere else. And then to get to the start area and everywhere, if you come between these two buildings, so it says that's the drama studio, come between here, go across the field where that hut is in the distance, and that's where the volunteers assemble, and that's also where the toilets and the little place to get coffees afterwards is. So I didn't realise, but in the overflow parking they allow parking on the tennis courts as well, so there's actually more space than I thought there was. And the volunteers are just here. If you want to volunteer, you can either let them know if you're here every week, opt in on your Parkrun profile, or just email them if you want to. So I offered, they'd only got 2 barcode scanners, I offered to run and then barcode scan, which they accepted that offer, because obviously sort of at the time I'm running it can still get busy afterwards, so it just helps if there's more barcode scanners. This is the building, the toilets are in there, male and female toilets, and you can probably leave bags and things in there as well. And you can see the sign for the finish there, and that's where the start is down there as well. So this morning we're at Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School Parkrun, which is in Horncastle. It's event 5 today, and it's the 19th of April 2025. First event 22nd of March 2025, and they had 203 finishers. The average 238, last week 254, and the average time is 32 minutes and 7 seconds. Record attendance 265, that was event 2 on the 29th of March 2025. Lowest attendance 203, event 1 on the 22nd of March 2025. That's because I think they like to keep inaugurals quiet. Male record 1652 and female record 2055. For me, it's my 376th park run and 220th location. So the postcode I used to get here was LN5 5AD, and that brought me set traffic lights, turn left and into where the school was. The cafe is cash only, and it's outside the school hut, which is where the toilets are and changing rooms. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see it's there in front. The course is on these fields. It's not perfectly flat, there's just the slightest undulation as you go up there. It's 4 laps in a clockwise direction, and then as you come past the start for the 4th time, there's a short little loop. They call it half lap, I'd say it's more a third of a lap, and the finish is just past the school hut just there. And the other thing to mention, with it being a school fields, no dogs are allowed as well, apart from assistance dogs. Toilets to the left and right as you go inside.
That's your first timer. Well, this is nice. If we can keep it nice and silent. Welcome to Queen Elizabeth's Grammar School Parkrun, event number 5. My name's Robin. Have we got any actual first timers who's never ever been to a parkrun?
Just an important announcement before we get going. The car park shuts when we do. So you'll need to move your car when you leave. Otherwise it'll be here all weekend. We have a lot of people doing their first park run today. Welcome to our first timer. Saturday morning, may never be the same again for you. We also have to welcome a lot of people come from a long way away. Got a long list here. Oh my gosh.
Everybody walking across to the start. I'm just about to start the park run. Last person with a pushchair just coming over on the right, although they've turned around now, we've started. All on grass, this course, 4 laps and about a quarter of a lap Someone said a half, someone said a third, but having done it, it's about a quarter of a lap. A bit of a big start, wide start. Luckily it's nice on the grass, everyone can get in position easily and set off at a good pace, their pace, without getting in other people's way. So this is where the finish is, just on the right. So they say it's 4 laps and a little bit, but I would say there's a little bit at the start, and when we get further around here I'll mention it, and then it's from there you do 4 laps, and then after 4 laps you just go straight on towards the finish. I find grass hard work to run on, but I'm setting off and trying to push the pace a little bit today, because the record for my age group is 21 minutes and 5 seconds. I don't know whether that person was older than me or younger than me, so I need to be quicker than that really, just to try and get the record. But I didn't realise at the time that it was all grass, which I find hard to run on. So they said keep left of the cones, but that cone we've just passed there, it's funny, on each lap people seem to stay left of it, but that cone was just for a hole in the ground, a divot, just to keep away from. So this point here, this is where after 4 laps, so it's like we're starting 1 lap now and do 4 laps, but after the 4th lap you'll go straight on to the finish. This point we're going slight incline, going up here, and as we turn to the right just here we're still going up a tiny little bit. It's not much, but you can tell it's uphill. This looks like the school 100 metres track painted on the grass here. Obviously if they start at the other end it should be good for fast times, slightly downhill. So once we get to this next corner, we're at the highest point on the course. As I say, it's not much higher up, maybe only several feet over a full lap between the highest and lowest point. As we turn around this corner now, we're starting to head back downhill, and today we're into the wind at this point. It's quite a cool breeze blowing. Luckily the sun's out and you can feel the warmth of the sun today. We're well into spring now. Feeling good at this pace, but I do find laps hard to do, because I'm thinking if I start to feel a little bit tired and then I think, oh, I've got another 3 of these laps to do. I prefer 1 lap courses or 2 lap courses. 4 laps I do find hard to do, mentally anyway. But also with 4 laps it doesn't take long before you're back at the start, of course. So as we come down here, if you look on the map you can see when we get to this next corner, this is where we all started. We started with a long straight line across the field. But this time we're going to stick to the perimeter of the fields. I can see as well as we set off I heard one of the marshals say First Lady as well. She was a distance in front, but I can see her just in front of me now. See again, left turn here, we're just staying right on the edge of the field. Within 4 laps we're going to probably pass quite a few people as well. Once we've done maybe a lap and a half, 2 laps, start to catch people up. This guy on the left with his First Lady is just jogging as well, because I'm sure he was the one that came flying past me on the last lap. Just picked his pace up. Obviously this is a really easy pace for him. On this bit here, there's just a little 2 or 3 steps up just there. Should go up that little grass bank, only small. So the finish is just on the right there. So we're just going, like at the start, we're just going back towards this building. So the way I would describe the course, I wouldn't say we're on the second lap here of 4 laps. I'd say that we did the initial out section and a right turn just here, and I'll mention it when we get to it. So I would say we've done the out section, we're now on our first lap. And this is the point coming up in a few seconds as we take this right turn. This is where I would say we've done 1 lap. So from the start we ran to here to this next corner, and then we've started, so now we've done 1 lap. After we've got another 3, and then we'll go straight on there. So again, we're back on the slightly uphill section, not much to it. Remembering to keep to the left of the cones. So yeah, we've got the tail walkers up here. These are the points, well, this is the point where I'm starting to feel like I struggle a bit, because we're only, in my mind, we're just on the second lap and I've got to do 4 laps. And I do find grass hard to run on, and I think that time of 21 minutes and 5 seconds, just the way I'm running at the moment, might be a bit of a struggle to manage, but I shall try my best. So we're past the highest point, but we're running into the wind, but it's actually quite nice. It's not too strong a breeze, it's a nice cooling effect. Past some of the park walkers, there's quite a lot of park walkers here today. They've got quite a lot of this park run. Following the guy in front through these gaps. And now again it's pretty flat again just here now. Probably not a lot I can talk about on each lap at this point. It's all just a repetition of each lap. I'm just trying my best to maintain this pace. I want to try and go for that time if I can. Don't think I'll manage it, as I said, just because of where my running is at the moment, but I shall try as hard as I can. As we come down here again, back to where the start was, I'm actually starting to think, well, this is 2 laps halfway around. Maybe I don't feel quite so bad. Faster runner coming past me. I like to look as well when people pass me, or I'm running, catching people up at people's running style, and that guy that passed me looks to have a really, looks like he's just steadily jogging, yet I can't keep up with him. It's funny how we all have different running styles. So even though you can see there's a lot of people here that we're starting to lap, it's not a problem. There's people to keep to the left and everybody's doing that. The finish just on the right, just going up a few steps up just here, up that little bank. Not much of a bank, only 2 feet in height, 3 feet maybe. So now in my mind I'm starting to think, right, when we've done this next lap, I've just got 1 more to do and then just a little bit to the finish. Really starting to breathe heavy now as well, although my legs feel okay actually. And it's hard, seems hard work on this grass. I can't imagine in winter what it's going to be like after a lot of rain. It's going to be really hard on here. Blind runner and guide runner, I find it amazing. I just cannot imagine running around if I had my eyes shut and someone directing me. I have such confidence in people. That's the cone that everyone seems to be going to the left of. It just amuses me on each lap. Here we are when we get here now. That's halfway around, 2 more laps and then to the finish. And then this is a point where I start to question myself running around. Is it 2 more laps or is it 1 more lap and the finish? But I'm sure it's 2. Again, from where you go into the finish section, it's just slightly uphill. And we're almost at the highest point. There's a guy, I met him and his wife. About 3 parkruns over the last month or so, I would say. Black Rocks was one of them, I can't remember the other one. It's nice on Parkrun. When you're lapping people, a number of people who always say well done to you. It's very nice. It's another great thing about Parkrun, the community spirit and friendship. I've made loads of friends through Parkrun. So again, just into the breeze here, which is nice. A friend from my running club, I thought he was miles in front of me, but I think he's just having a steady day today. He must be to be running with me. Starting to feel how hard it's getting now, but trying to concentrate on the fact that once we've done this lap, it's 1 more lap and then into the finish, and I can do 1 more lap. That's what I'm telling myself. I know I do it every week, but I just sort of, when you push hard, and I'm just pushing for that time as well. Not sure with these 2 guys if I've caught these 2 up and they're on the same lap as me, or whether they're just stop starting and walking. They just seem to have come from nowhere. Not quite sure where. Just have to watch my video back and see where they came from. See if I can get past this guy as well before the corner.
Thank you, and you.
Another friend from Dane Harriers running club here. Doesn't like being filmed. Hope he doesn't watch this back. Another fast runner coming past me. Another one. I remember seeing this guy past me, just finished in front of me. I can't remember which Parkrun it was now. One near Crowland, I think it was. That was all on grass as well, I think, the one there. He set off faster than us. I was with a friend then, and we were just catching him up, thinking we were going to pass him and get in front of him, but he just seemed to pick his pace up. That was one with 4 laps on grass as well, and got away from us. As you can see, lots of people, but not no problem getting past anybody anywhere on any of the corners. to the left of this cone up here. The cones, it's either a rabbit hole or a divot in the ground. It's not a cone to keep to the left of. Yeah, this lady's going to go to the left of it. Takes my mind off running. So he goes round this cone here and this next corner to the left. Next time round we'll go straight on and then a right turn to the finish. So in my mind, 1 lap left. And I'm finding it hard, but with 1 lap left, that's given me a bit of motivation to push on. Not looked at my watch at all. I'm not going to look till I cross the line. I know what time I'm trying to aim for today. 21 minutes and 5 seconds is what I'm trying to beat today. As I said, running on grass is hard, so I'm not sure at the moment I'm going to manage it, but I'm trying my best. And like I say as well, with this bit where we've just gone on a slight, this is the uphill section just to the highest point, just here almost on this corner. Trying to keep pushing up here a little bit. The guys in front have sort of extended their gap a little bit that I was following on the last lap. I can still see them. Yeah, this is the guy that I think was running with that first lady. Obviously just decided now to push on to the finish. This must be an easy pace for him, maybe he was doing to start with. So just into the breeze. In fact, you can see on the map now, if you look, you can see where we've got to go. You can see where at the bottom of the little map there's a straight line and a right turn to the finish. I'm feeling it's just a case of starting to breathe heavy, panting for breath, trying to get air in my lungs. My legs still feel okay, it's just my lungs seem to let me down. Seem to have fairly consistent numbers each week at this parkrun as well. Certainly plenty of tourists coming each week. And for people who want the alphabets, come for the letter Q. Alphabets is not one of the challenges I'm chasing, although I will have 2 alphabets after today, but it's not one that I'm doing. I've also got a volunteer alphabet as well, volunteering at parkruns. It's about doing different parkruns each week, filling in the Voronoi map. I have a master plan of all the ones I want to do, and there's a lot on there. So I'm finding it really hard now, but knowing it's not too far to go to the finish. Just looking across now to see if I can see anybody finishing. This is where I start to question which lap I'm on, and I'm thinking surely it's not 1 more lap. This is my 4th lap, I'm pretty sure. But I just want to be able to see people finishing to know that it is. Just a quick look back there, I could hear someone behind me seem to be coming. Yeah, I can see a couple of people coming along now, so this is the last lap. So up the slight little mound just there. So now we've just got to this building in the distance, turn right and then right along, and then a final right to finish, just like a little square shape just here. Maybe an extra. We've done 4 laps, this is a quarter of the lap that I was talking about. Just trying to push a little bit harder now as well. With that time in mind. Don't want to leave it too late to push for the finish. Try and give it what I've got now. Yeah, I'm just looking across to check again. I can see people at this next marshal. See some going left that have got another lap to do, another going straight on. right turn here, straight on this time. See the ones in front going straight on. I'm going to go along here, turn right, then to the finish. Looking over at the finish there, and we'll go around this corner. I'm just going to have a quick glance to see if there's anyone behind. I could do with someone to push me on a little bit. There's a guy behind me, so I'm just trying to push down to the finish for the last 50 metres or so. Picking up my pace the best I can. Have a quick check just to make sure he's not going to pass me. I don't think he is. Looks 2 or 3 seconds behind me. Keep pushing through this line, aiming for that time. And done. Look at the watch, 21:03 according to my watch. And position 20, so hopefully that's P20 today, and I think 21:04, 21:05. That could be, depending on the age of the other guy that did it, the age grade record for 60-64. It'll be very close, depends whether he was older than me, younger than me, or the same age. Well done, yours first, QR code. I love QR codes, scan much easier. That's it, all done. Tokens in the box there. Well done.
Thank you.
That's it, all done. What's that on? That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I scanned my wife's once. She wasn't happy. She got a PV that she was never going to get. Luckily they adjusted it for her. Yeah. They're usually good like that. That's it, all done. There's a box for tokens there as well. Thanks. Well done.
Thank you.
How was that?
Hard.
Yeah.
Always.
That bit of a breeze was hard work, wasn't it? Yeah. It wasn't much, but you could tell, couldn't you? Yeah. Hiya, well done. This one first.
I've done just helping.
Is that one? And 76, there you go. Tokens in the box there, thank you. Well done. So this is where you get drinks afterwards, and they do now take card as well. Initially it said cash only, but they do take card. Course review, 4 and maybe a quarter laps on grass. Grass today was fairly firm, but it wasn't, it's not the easiest surface to run on, I don't think. And the course isn't totally flat. It's not much of an incline up, just the slightest incline, but about 100 metres after the start. I'll just turn the camera around when you pass this building, and then you go up there to the highest point in that corner. But like I say, it's not very high up. It was nice to run on. I had a really good run today. I barcode scanned afterwards as well, but beautiful course. And the letter Q, lots of people who do alphabet chasing will be coming here. I spoke to a few when I was barcode scanning who were saying they were at the 2nd or 3rd or 4th alphabet today because they've got the letter Q. Just waiting for the results to come now as I wander back to the car. I'm hoping that it depends who was in front of me, I suppose, actually, but looking at last week's results and where it was, I could have the age grade record for my age group today on my time. It'll be within a second, something like that, I think. So excited, waiting for the results. But thank you for watching. Please give me a like or subscribe to my channel, and if you have any comments, like more information or anything, just put comments on the video and I'll try and include or exclude those things on future videos. That's it. That's a wrap.